Warzone Mobile had their huge Season 4 update just a few days ago, but in this update, they slipped by something secret that not a lot of people are a big fan of. Now, what I'm talking about is a post that was put out about 2 days ago on the Warzone Mobile official Discord. Now, this is where they post all of the patch notes. If you guys want to see the patch notes for this Season 4 update, I already made a video on that a few days ago, but there was something that I mentioned in the video that people were claiming the FPS was worse, that the performance of the game was worse. It seemed capped at like 30 or 45 FPS, and I was like, hey, it wasn't in the patch notes. I'm not going to mention it, but yesterday they did confirm the FPS limit. They say outside of that, we also wanted to note that we are currently testing a 30 FPS cap on all devices to gather more data on performance for future optimization. That one is not a bug. We still plan to open up graphical options in the near future, and we'll share more info on that when we can. What I'm not a huge fan of is they didn't mention this at all in their patch notes, so they basically nerfed the performance of almost everyone's devices, and then they just didn't mention it. Now, for thinking that I just missed it in the in-game patch notes, well, I did take a look originally, unless they've added something. New content, stealth bomber, general updates. You think it'd be in general updates, or I guess bug fixes or known issues, but it's just not there. They knowingly, intentionally nerfed the performance of everyone's device and then just didn't tell anyone. And like on paper, I totally get it. They want to test out the performance when devices have lower frame rates. Like, I get it, but not mentioning that, like myself was like, dude, something feels off, man. Like, I didn't want to say anything because I thought they would have mentioned like, hey, we just like, you know, cut all your devices FPS in half. Like, we would probably mention it, but they didn't. They put in a little Discord post that's not many people are in that Discord. There's 20,000 people in that Discord and only 200 reactions on that post. So maybe a few thousand people know about it. But like, yeah, looking at this, the input delay is probably the most I've ever felt on this game. And that's just because the frame rate's lower. And once again, for testing purposes and making sure the game is optimized later on down the line, I completely get it. But I feel like this is something you would do at the beginning of a beta, not, you know, 7 months in when the game should be getting close to global launch. At least that's my point of view. Bro, the FOV is so zoomed in on my iPad. I almost missed that guy. But I will say maybe it's a positive that even though it is 30 FPS, like, it's still a very smooth experience. By no means is this like unplayable. Probably the only thing I feel like there's more of is the input delay, but maybe because the graphics are so high or something, it just doesn't feel super 30 FPS like. But again, it's less of the fact that this has been implemented, because I completely understand why, but it's more the fact of like, come on, man, maybe a little like heads up or something on like Twitter or something to let people know. Because ultimately, they're just kind of gaslighting everyone, being like, hey, nothing changed. But also, we did destroy everyone's FPS. And also, I'm on like a 15 kill streak. We're about to drop a... Can we nuke in this? Can you nuke in Warzone Mobile? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. And there's 17. Oh my gosh. Dude, this weapon... Oh my god, someone behind me? I don't even know. This thing takes literally oh, it's gonna say a light year, but that'd be really fast. It takes so long to reload. That should be 20, right? They chuck these bots on the absolute most rookie difficulty. When I first played the game in London, these bots were on so many steroids, it was like impossible to play against. Oh, we must have already hit 20. 25? Wait. 25 is insane. It's like these guys are intentionally avoiding me. It's just... No! Self-res. No! Dang it! Alright, the game is about to be wrapped up anyways. Then we're gonna go test out BR to see if it feels more noticeable in that, because like I said, it doesn't feel super noticeable. I'm not sure why, but yeah, 30 FPS multiplayer, not too bad. Let's go test out BR. Now, for some reason, they did remove the solos mode in Warzone Mobile. I'm not sure why. Like, I don't see any benefit to remove solos, considering this is trios and I have one teammate, which is, I think, is hilarious. Okay, yeah, this is definitely more noticeable. I'm not sure why, but this is a little bit more noticeable. I think I forgot to, yeah, okay, interesting. All right, well, we're just gonna give up. I guess I turned off auto deploy shoots. We're in the gulag already, nice and early. Now, I thought they said you could skip this animation, but I don't see any skip buttons, and yeah, definitely could not skip that one. Oh yeah, dude, this is so much more noticeable. I'm not sure how I didn't notice it in the first place. Probably because I didn't play BR. Oh my, dude, he just got clapped. All right, we'll deploy the shoot this time. I promise, I promise. Man, still, we're like 7 months into the beta and we don't have a new pickup menu. Oh. I feel like it's still so awkward to pick weapons up. Now, I am playing this game on the top of the line iPad Pro 2021 M1 chip. I can only imagine people who are playing on lower end devices and are playing this game on 30 FPS. Like, I just got a feel for them. All right, and we are I'm struggling. Hey, there we go. We're gonna sell some custom loady. Dude, how am I supposed to hit these guys? This recoil is crazy. Just the scope, like, shake, the scope jitter. I gotta drag my finger down so freaking much to control the recoil as well. Up close, it's way more manageable, but at range, I feel like that's one of the hardest things in this game. So those ranged gunfights seem so crazy. What is that guy doing up there? Yo, what? Thank you? That's weird. Whoa! Bro came around a hot. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! What is on my did I get stuck? What is on my screen, dude? Dude, get me out of the zone, get me out of the zone, get me out of the zone. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Get me out of the zone. What did I just get stuck with? There was like a million little nade indicators on my, I think that's what it was. They were like nade indicators. I just wanted to buy a UAV, bro. Who even did that? That guy? You, sir? Did you do that? How dare you? Yeah, that's what you get, Ghost Fiddler. And I think 30 FPS is something where if you play it long enough or play with the setting long enough, you do very much get used to it. But it's something like, if this game ever gets 90 FPS, jumping back and forth between the two is so crazily jarring that, like, I remember back in the day playing Warzone Mobile on 120 FPS as, okay, I was just, all right, that works. All right, let's go, buddy. As soon as we got like a bad update that knocked us down to 60 FPS, it was just so hard to get used to again. So I hope that these FPS changes are only in the interim of them developing the game in these beta stages, which I assume like 99% sure this is only gonna happen now. Okay, buddy, I don't know where you're driving to. I think is there only one guy left? Oh no, there's two people left. Two different solos left. And I know the dev team have made like tremendous strides from where the game was a few months ago. It's a really weird thing to do. I don't know. It makes me like not want to play the game for the next month, really, because if I know I'm playing on 30 FPS, it's just not a very enjoyable experience. And that guy is out of here. But I guess for people who are already on 30 FPS, there was no difference in this update, this gameplay. So once again, it's more the fact they just didn't tell people. And I just wanted to make this video informing you guys, making sure. Oh my God, we just got clippity clapped, bro. I was running out of it. Dude, whatever. Listen, this is more of like an update video, just making sure you guys know you're all playing on 30 FPS for the next month or so, or until they let people know they're reverting back. I guess they could always do a hotfix. If they only wanted to do this for like a few weeks, they could just have a hotfix and fix the FPS caps and everything will be back to normal. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, drop a like, drop a sub, and catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.